Thanks to my employer's stupid PTO policy, I won't be giving them 2 weeks notice. My employer won't pay out any unused PTO and I plan to quit in 2 weeks. Furthermore, they do not allow PTO to be taken within 10 business days of quitting. This is their official written policy. I have PTO that I want to use. Therefore, I will be taking it and then quitting without notice. Edit. I most likely would have given them 2 weeks notice if it weren't for this policy. A note to employers. Try to incentivize the right behavior. Stuff like this and letting people go immediately gives validation to walking out. I once had an employer with a usitorlosit sick time policy that reset on January 1st each year. They couldn't figure out why everyone called out constantly from October deck, leaving us dangerously short-staffed. Idiots. Person facepalming medium light skin tone. Whatever you do, be very sure you have the paycheck for that used PTO not just in hand, but cashed, before you quit. If you take your PTO, then just don't show up. They definitely won't pay it out, and they probably won't be legally required to. Make sure that one way or another, not paying out that PTO just isn't an option for them. Be ready for them to try to deduct it from your last check. They will try to deduct pay from time worked to recoup the PTO you took against policy. That is probably illegal, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to prove. My suggestion, as much as it sucks, is that it will be easiest to take your PTO, work the 10 business days, then leave with no notice. Anything else is going to result in them shorting your check, and may result in them getting away with it too. I had PTO denied recently. I was gearing up for a trip in September. They said no after initially approving it, well between when I submitted it and when my trip was taking place. I finished medic school, passed my national exam, got a new job that pays almost double what I was making. And then I just called out for my remaining days there to get the PTO put in and quit without notice. Fuck 'em. I worked for a government contractor back in the 1990s who had issues with following labor laws. They fired and replaced someone while she was on maternity leave. They reduced someone's salary when he quit. He found out on his last check. They would pay overtime, but would dock hours. When I left, they tried to short my check by not paying out my vacation. When I told them, they said they'd fix it later. I said they'd fix it right now and made them cut a new check. Thinking back, I was probably helped a lot by being prior military and having a relationship with the government people on the project. 6 months later, I was looking for a new job and they lied in the reference about me never being at work and taking all my vacation. Like you aren't supposed to take your vacation. It cost me a position big company A. But another manager at big company A hired me and told me that new employees have 90 days of probation where they can be fired without cause. It didn't cost him anything to take a chance on me. I worked for him for 12 years. I'm currently making him a cross-stitch that I've been working on for over 1,000 hours and am not yet done. Oh, and one of the execs at the government contractor came up to me at a happy hour and offered me a job because he heard I was looking. I told him some reference from my past was lying about my work and work habits. But I found a job where the manager was straight with me and didn't believe that slander. I would tell your boss why you are quitting without notice. Their policy is stupid and is practically making people quit without notice. Hopefully they will change it if the company realizes it is hurting them as well as the employees. Good for you. I just quit my job and realized they didn't pay out my accrued PTO. When I brought up this loophole to my boss, who I was very close with, viewed as a friend, she berated me and told me to get out, take your vacation and enjoy it. Your employee can suck it. From me. Good for you. That is an incredibly stupid policy. In California, and possibly other states, PTO is considered earned pay. Like vacation pay, it has to be paid out. If it is at will state, and you don't have a contract, talk to your labor board, as it would be wage theft. Edit. Correction. Labor board first, then your birdman, birdgirl attorney. If they try to withhold your pay, contact a lawyer. This is the way. 2-week notices are a waste of everyone's time. When you're done, just quit. What's the worst that can happen? A bad reference? I don't think so. Check with the local labor board. Regardless of what they say, I'm pretty sure the law says they have to pay out unused PTO if you're in the States. So what I'm hearing is I should take my vacation then just never come back. Their policy might not be legal. Earned PTO is a part of your salary. Part of the total package of compensation. Of course. Don't take any risks. Do what you must. Not like they're going to be loyal and fair to you. All that went out the window years ago. Get paid. Is it earned PTO or promised? I've heard that earned PTO counts as wages and unused stuff needs to be paid out. Best thing to do is give them 2 weeks notice in the late afternoon prior to starting your new job. On Monday. Works like a charm. Any reason you can't just take the PTO and then stop showing up once you're done? Edit. To clarify, let them fire you rather than leave of your own volition? Rational decision. Surely this is illegal? In UK, the employer has to pay you any unused time.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.